it looks like a pig. David Smith. Ned's dad once told him, if it looks like a pig and acts like a pig, it's a pig. Good advice. The new girl in class, Absence, was an oddball, not like the other girls. For a start, she had a shock of tangled raven black hair framing an elfin face, with huge dark eyes. She also had a faint musty smell around her. Centuries ago, she had been branded a witch for being like that. What Ned particularly hated about her was the strong attraction he felt towards her. He fancied her like mad, but despite all his advances, she wasn't interested. In fact, she'd turn him down flat in front of his pals. "Meet me after school and I'll buy you chips," he'd said, his buddies all giggling behind him. "I don't go out with kids," was her crushing reply. That bitch. He looked like a fool. It was time to teach her a lesson. He settled up to Jenny, the girl Absence seemed to have befriended, for a little chat. He found out Absence lived with the newly arrived traveling community on the common. "You got Absence's mobile number?" "What for?" "My mate from college wants to ask her out." The stupid girl gave it to Ned. Soon after, he'd extracted all her details. Facebook, Snapchat, WhatsApp, Twitter, the lot. That night, with the help of his pals from the football team, Ned started his hate campaign in earnest. Absence was bombarded with insults and obscenities from every social media channel, and from scores of well-camouflaged people. There was no character flaw left unexploited, no slander to vile, no line left uncrossed. By the time he turned into bed, he was satisfied with his evening's work. Absence would now be toxic at school. Nobody would dare go near her or be her friend. She'd be isolated, humiliated, destroyed. Despite being tired, Ned couldn't sleep. He was too excited, looking forward to school the next day and seeing Absence suffer the humiliation she'd put him through. When he did finally drift off, it was a fitful sleep, full of nightmares and dark shadows. It was still dark when he woke, not to his alarm, but to the sound of a text message arriving on his iPhone. His mouth felt bone dry, and he had a splitting headache. Ned turned over in his bed and reached for the phone. Something was wrong. The phone felt tiny in his hand. He struggled in the dark to retrieve the message from the phone. His fingers felt fat and clumsy. When he eventually pressed the right spot, the message flashed onto the screen. It was a text from Absence, of all people. All it said was, "If it looks like a troll and acts like a troll." Ned never returned to school or even left his house again. How could he with a body like a hunchback, the size of a bear, and a face like a gargoyle?